And of course, I took note that Mr. Michael An stated that they have experienced phobia. They don't want anymore to go back there. So that's also emotional damage, Mr. Chair. So loss of income, actual damage because of the destruction of the ship, and emotional damage also because of the phobia that they have.
So, wag tayo muna maging legalistic, di pare-pareho tayo, abogado. Wag tayo maging legalistic. Ano yung mailalapat nating tulong sa mga ito na namatayan? At ngayon ay walang pinagkukunan ng pagkakakitaan kasi sira na yung vapor nila, takot na nga, sabi, may phobia na. So, siguro yan ang gusto nilang marinig. So, kahit hindi sa committee ito, kahit pakatapos ng hearing, mag-usap kayo mamaya. Pwede
Yes.
ngayon?
Yes, duly noted.
Okay.
Pwede po yun, Mr. Chair.
Ay, tatanungin din natin Mr.
Ito
Senator.
po yung assurance.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
before, unless Senator Pimentel, itutuloy ko lang yung sa we have a representative here. My attention was called by Senator Padilla. Nandito yung Deputy Commissioner for Maritime Affairs ng Republic of Marshall Islands. Narinig niyo na to eh. Narinig niyo na to. Tsaka kaya tinanong kita kanina, Pilipino ka rin di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Pilipino. Bagamat ikaw ay kumakatawan sa Marshall Islands, teka muna, paano ka nga pala naging commissioner ng Marshall Islands?
Yes.
If you don't mind.
Actually, Mr. Chair, I was appointed because I was the one.
Appointed by the Marshall Islands
The Marshall Islands
authorities
government, yes.
because of your
Because-
expertise,
Yes, and
your competency, your experience. Pero sa ganitong pagkakataon, while your professional affiliation and loyalty would be towards Marshall Islands, Pilipino itong mga kaharap natin, mga kababayan. Hindi ka pa naman Marshall Islands national, ano?
hindi pa.
Pilipino ka pa?
Yes.
Hindi tayo nag-national anthem kanina. Titingnan ko sana kung ilalagay mo yung kanang kamay mo sa kaliwang dibdib. Ano may sasagot mo rito sa narinig mo lahat?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, as what Attorney Gatchon was saying, we will be referring, of course, sa UNCLOS, the international law when it comes to determining the liability. And but once it's determined, actually, there is a PNI club that can compensate.
Pakiulit po.
PNI club will be compensating in case it was determined that there is a liability from the side of the vessel. There will be a PNI club, which is actually here. It's for Pacific Ana. It's a steamship mutual. So meaning to say,
Can you apprise this committee the immediate the exact article of UNCLOS or any provision of international law that would be triggered and implicated, and what steps Marshall Islands should be doing as the flag state if it is really determined that Pacific Ana is the one who caused the collision in this incident. Ano yung mag-investigate ba ho kayo? Ano ba ho yung gagawin dapat? We're not infringing on your independent judgment as a separate jurisdiction. Ano po yung dapat gawin under international law at kung paano po makakatulong ito? Sinulatan na po kayo ng Philippine Coast Guard eh.
yes, we
Sumagot
have.
na po kayo?
Yes, we have coordination.
Yes, sumagot na po kayo dun sa letter nila?
Yes.
Coast Guard, sumagot na pala. So, ano po yung naging katugunan ninyo?
Actually, the reply, the response was initially based on the opening an investigation. We already opened the investigation, actually, Mr. Chair, as early as October 4, when we hear the press release that there was an incident that happened and involving Pacific Ana, who was allegedly the vessel of interest. And we have already coordinated with our investigator waiting in Singapore, because we have office in Singapore, and we have opened an investigation during that time. And that triggered communication with the Philippine Coast Guard. And so the preliminary investigation, as we speak, has been is almost being concluded, and we will be getting the full report very soon. But what we have, I have here, actually, I have a statement here that would...
Para maliwanag po ito sa mga nakikinig ngayon, yung investigasyon ng Marshall Islands ongoing na. Republic of
Yes.
Marshall Islands. Investigation is based where? Singapore, Marshall Islands, or the Philippines?
Investigation was actually based in Singapore. We actually boarded the vessel, Mr. Chair. We have two investigators that went on board the vessel last October 6 when the Pacific Ana.
So Singapore is cooperating.
Yeah, Singapore.
Port Authority is cooperating.
No, the MPA, as far as I know, the MPA did not board the vessel and did not board the vessel, but our inspector was there, our investigator was there, did the preliminary investigation already, checking on all the technicalities, and even conducted a visual inspection of the hull of the ship. And all of those are included in the report that they are now trying to conclude. And all this report actually will be released to IMO because we have an obligation under the IMO CIC, the Casualty Investigation Code, which I'm sure the Port State Control knows that. And the sharing of information actually is mandatory or given in the CIC. So Port State share investigation reports and some information that would be very significant in finding out the fact and the truth of what happened. So right now, as we speak, like I mentioned, we already are in the process of concluding the investigation, and it will be a full report that will be forwarded to IMO database, and it will be visible actually for the Port State Control.
Before we allow you to read your prepared statement, I would like to know if your investigation would likewise include reports or documentary reports coming from the side of the Philippines, especially the shape, the status, the condition of FB3 rin. Hindi nyo ba gusto makita yung FB3 rin? Kasi na-tow na yun, na-salvage na, nandito na sa, if I'm not mistaken, nasa Pangasinan na ba o Zambales? Papunta pa lang.